Hey guys, very quick intro to this video before I actually start the gameplay. This is just a game I played on stream that I thought was worth a little video here on YouTube. It's a pretty decent little indie horror and I hope you enjoy. I just wanted to say the reason there was no video for 2 days is I've been working on Sly 2 editing. It's the longest editing I think I've ever done except for Shadow Man, but it will be up really soon, the playthrough of Sly 2, as well as some shorter stuff and not quite as crazy length long plays coming away in the next week. Thank you very much for supporting us. If you guys are interested, if we hit our goal on Patreon this month, that's Kindergarten 3 unlocked as a playthrough. Make sure you go and check that out. Link in the description for our Patreon. And finally, a shout out to our producer Alice, whose links are on screen right now. Make sure you follow her on Twitch so you don't miss out on our Grounded 2 content together. Anyway, thank you for listening. Oh my god, here's a spooky game, and hopefully I will be getting out a bunch of exclusively to YouTube long plays in the next week or so. Enjoy! There's also no game title on this screen. This is made by one person. It's called Lost Luminosity. I've actually heard decent things for an asset flip. Let's check it out and see if it's any good. Do we start by a car? Please start by a car. Come on. Come on, I'm rooting for it. I'm rooting for it. I'm rooting for it. Sometimes, forgotten memories come back with something foreign inside. We'll need to make a new bingo link. I'm gonna do that. We're in a car. Hell fucking yeah. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, chat. We're in a car. Every horror game starts off in a car. We fucking got this. The Holy Grail has already begun. This is a pre-recorded cutscene, actually, by the way. Okay, so this is our walk cycle right now. It's a bit wobbly, but not crazy, I'd say. Well, let's turn it on. Off, sorry. Will there be no movement or more movement? Oh, there's no movement. So it is head bob. It's just the fact that the head bob isn't that bad. I was hoping for it to be ridiculous, sort of like this as I walked. I thought it'd been really funny. As for realistic walking, but actually it seems reasonable, which is not allowed. We're not allowed to have reasonable games. No idea what's going on, by the way, or why we're here, or anything. Yeah, this is a horror engine game. We're meant to have head bob so bad that you projectile vomit just from looking at the screen for like 6 seconds. We are already in the don't know where to go, so running around pressing E on everything stage of the game, though. We've only been playing it for about a minute. So that is a strong start as well. By the way, what the fuck is this car? Like we have a toy car. It's locked. It would be a shame if I couldn't get in the house. Maybe there's something in the trash. That's great. I think that'll do it. I don't know what that was. Oh, it was a wrench, apparently. A secret, horrific, abyssal wrench that vanishes into the void. Alright, I'm going to just read the store page for this in case it has some important information on what the fuck is happening. The inheritance following his mother's death turns into a series of mysterious events for Sam. Neighbors are complaining about strange noises and unexplained phenomena in an empty apartment. Intrigued, he decides to investigate what's going on there himself. Why is the empty apartment abandoned? Shouldn't there be other apartments that aren't abandoned in the apartment complex? Someone's clearly doing maintenance here. See? There's a penis drawn on the wall and blood. I've seen that penis artwork, by the way, so many times lately. And like, nah, that's normal. Random Russian letters. It might not be Russian. It could be any Cyrillic language. I actually don't know. Queen Victoria? That must be who that is. Alright. I'm gonna say our mother's possessed, or died possessed, or something. The key is probably under the mat. Thank you, tomato. Hi, congratulations on your discharge. Thanks, it's green. The doctor told me today that your labs are great. We'll finally be able to have a proper chat. Don't forget to feed the black cat that's always coming at you. I packed you a goodie bag, so come by the office tomorrow and pick it up. It's heavy. I'm too lazy to carry it. You promised you'd call your son soon, right? I hope everything works out for you. Hugs. I look forward to tomorrow, Martha. I thought my discharge joke there was pretty banging, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. Photo of a young son. I guess that's us. A small vase. I thought that was Mum for a minute, like her ashes. I do like stumbling around the pitch black looking for light switches. It's my favourite genre of indie horror. What sort of, like, why are these rooms never properly lit, by the way? Nobody has, like, this kind of space in their room. You turn the lights on, the whole room is lit. You don't have, like, a fucking massive gap of nothing. Okay? Maybe you do. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is normal. Maybe I'm strange for having a fully lit household. I'm not entirely sure what I'm meant to be doing right now, by the way. I read the note and that's it. It's probably fine. Another light switch. Oh, great, a flashing light. They're my favourite. That and seizures. Two of my favourite things. Okay. So far, a fairly normal-looking house that I don't recognise. I feel like I've seen these assets probably before, but I don't think this is like this isn't like a super common asset. I'll say that, but I think it is an asset. It looks like a pantry. Okay. Shame we can't. Shame there is no light source in the pantry. Hope I don't want to eat at night. Hope I don't want to do that crazy thing. An unfamiliar old photo. Wow, yeah, I love this one. The colors, beautiful. What a great palette. What a great color palette choice. There is no switch. Hello? Find the switch. Okay, we got this. Find the switch. Okay, find the switch. Did the light go out in the kitchen? It did, right? Which probably means it's in the kitchen, the switch. That would probably be... Hello? Switch. I feel like whenever I hear the word switch, I want to make like a really shit S&M joke, but I never really like quite... I feel like it never comes naturally, you know what I mean? And like, I feel like I was making those jokes in like 1999. Not doing this, obviously, just generally. He bought me a new angel wrapped in a blanket. He said, this one won't scream. This one will be better. I didn't understand anything at the time, but he was smiling. A smile is not for people. Okay, that's a bit weird. $1999 was a great year. Okay. It wasn't. I was probably really depressed. But I can't really remember what I was doing in 1999 other than lamenting my existence. I can't really think of what else I was doing. There's a screwdriver in there. It might be important for later on. Photo of grown-up son. What? Why do all our pictures look like we were like a fucking... like we went to school in like 1791. Like, what the fuck is going on? A book. City murmurs in the dark. Pretzel agrees. A painting screwed on the wall. Why? I told you it'd be important, by the way. Also, this is fucking weird. I definitely... If I had to pick a year between 1999 and 2025, I definitely pick 1999, I will say that. Here's the switch. Fix the switch. So far, not a lot is happening, really, is it? It's a standard indie horror fare so far. There's a picture of our mother's lover, Al Capone. I've no idea who that was, by the way. Inspect the second floor. This place is fucking massive. A 2-story apartment. Holy shit. Where's my fucking share of the inheritance, Mum? Maybe if you didn't drink it all away, then you'd have something to give me. His eyes weren't mine. I looked for my reflection, but it looked away. If it doesn't look, it doesn't know. So it's still mine. I guess so. I thought this was all writing, but and there was just this bit, but it actually is that actually is a correct note. They actually handmade their notes, okay, which is very nice of them. I think we might need a clock hand. I don't know what gave it away, but I think we might need a clock hand, guys. To be honest with you, I've never lived in an apartment. I haven't lived in an apartment for a long time, but I've lived in lots of apartments in my life, and none of them ever had 2 stories. Like, I would feel like if it had 2 stories, I'd stop calling it oh, hi. I'd stop calling it an apartment. I'd call it like a townhouse or something. Or a condo. Or something like that. Like, condo's probably better, right? It's probably a better word choice. Make some tea and explore the pantry. I guess we'll make the tea. Oh, actually, I suppose we should go. Let's go and explore the pantry first. Fuck it. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. There's a tutorial on how to use videotapes, by the way, which means we're going to be watching a videotape at some point. Why did no one clean these out? When Mum died. The doctor told me to take notes, which I hate him for. The pills he prescribed me are bitter, and I think they give me diarrhea. They don't help, they just make me slow, and the voices get louder when I try and sleep. I never called my son. I don't think he's my son, they whisper. Always whispering, even when I close my eyes, even when I cover my ears. You're nothing, you should die. They know what you've done. Who are they? I don't know, but they're always here. Is our mum possessed? Probably. There's like a Sackboy living here as well. I look like a guy with a sack over his head, the thing we saw. I have no idea what that noise was, by the way, but it's probably bad. Inspect the bed. Was someone bouncing on the fucking bed? On my dead mum's bed? Was someone bouncing? Sackboy, I see you! Find an opportunity to cut the wire. What does that mean? Hello? Sarah, is that you? No, this is Sam. I'm her son. Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. This is Martha. I used to work with your mum. Can you get her for me? She's dead, Martha! She's fucking dead! Martha, my mum passed away a few months ago. Oh god, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know anything about that. I'm terribly sorry. What a good friend you are, Martha. Only calling once every 3 months? What a bitch. Get the fuck off the phone. Yeah, thanks. Listen, did you see her after she got out of the hospital? Yeah, I went to over her house once. Why do you ask? Did she say anything strange or act off in any way? Well, just one thing. When I was at her place, she said there was a secret room in the apartment. She sounded confident, like she knew exactly where it was. That's okay. Please end the conversation. A hidden room? This is like the slowest phone conversation in history. Yeah, she even got the floor plan out and showed me. There was nothing there. I thought it was just residual glitches from the hospital. Or fatigue. That's a strange way of like... Strange thing to call, like, being out of it. Anything else? Did she seem okay? Aside from hallucinating rooms in the apartment, she was fine. Pretty much, she was alert, she was talking clearly, I didn't pay much attention at the time. Alright, thanks, Martha. I've gotta go. Wait, Sap. That's right, Martha. Don't fucking call me back. A hidden room, I should check the walls. Maybe one of them sounds hollow. My diary, my goal changes, like, every few minutes. Every few seconds, sorry. Okay, we need a key, apparently, for that. A room. To room it. Alright. I feel like, if I was a secret door, right, where would I hide? Also, can we stop? Can the Sackboy stop turning the lights off? It's already hard enough to navigate this fucking place without someone turning the lights off that, like, you know, like, only light about, you know, a third of the room. I'd prefer if they could just, like, I don't know, do their fucking job. I feel like this is probably bad, by the way. I feel like this is going to severely depreciate the value of the house. Like, subsidence, whatever the fuck it's called. Probably really bad to have in a house that you're selling, I'm going to go out on a limb and say. It's crazy, I know. Deranged. But maybe a house falling apart and sinking into the floor is not a great thing. Alright, so I'm going to be looking for, like, fake walls, right? I don't know, like, I can't... There's no, like, bang on the wall command. I can't bang on command, game. Okay? So making me bang on command, alright? I will say, this is a terrifying fucking little room, by the way. It looks like a moor of death. Like you're going to be consumed by the dryer. I don't know who that's going to be. Alright, I can figure this out. There's a dull sound here. Is that good? Or bad? Is that good? Or bad? Or good? Or good bad? There was a spot in the bedroom? Okay. I'm gonna bang the spot in the bedroom really fucking hard. Let's go. No, there's a dull sound here too. Excellent. Aha. Here we go. Alright, the sound here is different. I'm sure this wall can be broken. I need something heavy. There's a door in the pantry. I need to try and open it. Okay. I don't bang on command. I mean, I will say that statement is like, inapplicable to me, I'm more inclined to. You know what I mean? Definitely more than if you ask nicely. Okay, we need a key. And I definitely don't have it. And we have no objective. So this is a great start. Everything's going really well. Okay, we can light candles too. I should probably try and do that more. Alright. Where the fuck? Where the fuck is it? Alright. Where did Mom keep her keys? That's the question here, guys. Where did she keep her fucking keys? Until we find them, we're screwed. Hang on. Why do we have 2 washing machine and dryer combos in this house? When 1 person lives here? I'm so confused. Lots of... I don't... There's nothing. There's no good context to that, considering who lives here. There's got to be something somewhere to interact with at some point, right? I know that's vague, but there's got to be at least something. This is your fault, whoever you are. Fuck you. I have no idea where this fucking key is or what to do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I have to make the tea. I don't think any of my previous objectives count. Because one was like, look at bed, and nothing happened. I think as soon as they're overwritten, it's fine. My objective right now is nothing. Okay? It's nothing. Oh. When did I get this? When did I get a clue? When did that happen? When did I get a picture of something under the bed? Mom, is it you? Mom. I got the key to the door. Of course I did. Alright, well we can progress. Excellent. And we get scared by the sack man again. Sackboy, sorry. He's not a man. I'm not scared of no Sackboy, okay? If Sackboy from Little Big Planet was alive, key doesn't fit? The key to open the... Oh my god, it actually tells you what it's for and I didn't read it until just now. Oh my god! I blame these, whatever... Are these just massive apples? Like, I don't really know what they are. They look... They could be... They're either massive apples or tiny pumpkins. One or the other, I'm not entirely sure which. Fragment of police file. Name Halle. This is so badly written. Oh my god. Missing in action in 1995, 27 Brookdale. According to the wife, Sarah Hale, sorry. Eric left the house after a conflict and did not return. Phone was inactive. Personal belongings and vehicles were left at the scene. Surveillance cameras in the neighborhood were not working. From family members were inconsistent. Inspection of the house revealed no signs of violence. Odor or dampness and organics in the basement was referred for inspection. Evidence insufficient. Wanted investigation on hold. Pending further information. Okay. So this is our dad, I'm guessing, went missing? Or maybe our big brother. I don't actually know which one. Big brother! Was it Big Brother or was it our dad? I don't know. Great. I will say, you want to say grapefruit could be an option? I never want grapefruit to be an option, I'm going to be honest with you, for anything. Hello? Why is this... The wire is cut. Oh, great. Another key hunt. Excellent. Dirt. I'll read that in a minute. Okay. I can't actually read this if it does it so fast. I wonder what's in this picture. I saw it on the stairs, I think. Look at the oh my god. Hang on. Can I actually look through the photo album? Or is it just like... No. Dirty key. Not suitable for opening the door. Okay. And I need to find this painting, which is on the stairs. And I can't look at it again. No, I can. It's like a palace or some shit. I don't fucking know. There's something wrong with this picture. There's something extra. Oh, thank you. There was a key. The key for the second floor. Okay. Maybe we could put... Sackboy! Is that you? No, it's not. It's just a bush. Just Sackboy's bush. Not for that one. It must be for this one. Yeah. This is a weird room to... I thought there was only 2 brothers, but... Interesting. There's a player at the bottom. You need to watch the tape. I got another key. And I got... Who gave birth to whom? Did he give birth to me, or did I give birth to him? Sometimes I think I'm looking through the boy's eyes, and then he disappears. I wake up and I'm alone again. Excellent. Thanks, Mom. The key to the pantry. Okay, and we got the unknown tape. Let's go and watch the tape and use the key to the pantry. We do have health, but it also is Horror Engine, which means that it could just have not been removed from the default setting of Horror Engine. It's especially as like some of the other text has not been removed either. Doesn't mean there isn't. We could be in trouble, but I'm just saying health doesn't necessarily mean fighting. It could just be like the dev never did anything with the meter. I need to watch the tape. Yeah, I will. I will when I turn the light on. Turn on the player, lumb. Insert the tape, rumb. Remove the tape, rummed. Start the player. It's always this TV, by the way, as well. I can't look up, by the way. This is the angle. If you're hearing this...
Like something's missing. Your father, he was arrested.
Okay.
He did something terrible a long time ago.
Did he eat our brother?
Back
Oh,
when he worked at that orphanage.
That's not a sentence I want to hear.
He killed a newborn. And then he switched the babies. That was before we brought you home.
Oh.
You had nothing to do with it. Do you hear me?
Hang on, wait a second. So...
You were still mine.
Hang on.
I only told you what I thought would help you move on. Not what would make you remember.
He killed a baby at an orphanage. Kill a child? What kind of scum were you? If my mother isn't lying, then does that mean I'm not her real son? Many notes point to this. We need to find more tapes. Hang on. But if he was going to get a child from an orphanage, and then he killed a child at the orphanage, and then just got another child from the same orphanage, isn't that just the same outcome? Getting a child from an orphanage, but I killed one first. There were 2 children from orphanages. I killed one. We still left with 1 from an orphanage. Not me. I didn't kill any child. I just want to stress that, everyone watching. I have never killed a child from an orphanage. We've got a water valve. A white valve. It will be definitely suitable for water. It remains to find a way to break the wall. I gave birth to a baby boy. He was warm and quiet, smelling of milk and sleep. He had eyelashes. I held him tight so he wouldn't fall out. But the next morning he had Eric's eyes, and he looked at me like he knew I shouldn't have given birth to him. And then he was gone. And then another one appeared. And I said to myself, I'm just tired. I'm confusing faces. Do you think maybe he just, like, killed... Okay. A painting with a combination lock. Probably an axe in there. What?! Okay, we need a combination. We also need... Okay, we need a combination, and we also need... What year did my dad kill somebody? Do we remember? It was like... I can't remember. I gotta look. I can't remember what the fuck it was. It wasn't 1945. Type and ask. I'm assuming someone was lost in translation there. I reckon he killed the newborn and replaced it with someone from an orphanage. Yeah, and we would. So I reckon that he killed their actual son and replaced them with me. Is probably what happened. But maybe he didn't kill the actual son, and maybe the Sackboy is the actual son. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. That's the twist. Okay. The twist is we're not Sackboy. Sackboy's Sackboy. Okay. I have no idea what I need to do now. Rinse the key. Oh, okay. Why didn't I do that fucking ages ago? I've had this key for like 20 minutes. Okay. I guess not in the kitchen sink. Maybe we don't want to get resin all over the plates. Maybe, right? So it might be the bathroom. That's fine, right? That's completely fine. Oh, this is new. I don't think anymore. When I think I hear his footsteps, he's dead, isn't he? Or did he just hide him in the winter closet? You have a whole closet just for winter? There is no water in the apartment. Okay, well, we knew that. That's what the valve is for. Where the fuck does the valve go, though? Oh, there's a pipe. That might mean something, right? Everyone likes pipes. I was hoping it would be under the sink. But I'm just playing the drums instead. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's actually a pretty sick beat. Holy shit. I don't think I've been... I think I've been everywhere in the apartment right now. We need the code for the safe. I'm pretty sure the basement is through the hole in the wall, right? The winter closet or whatever, right? But unfortunately, we need the code to the safe to open the winter closet. The objective is wash the key in a sink, but there is no water in the apartment, so we need to get into the winter closet, because it said we need to break through the wall to repair the valve, okay? So we need to find the code to open the safe, to get the axe, to smash the door open. Did I look at this? Yeah, I did already look at this. And then we smashed open the wall. In there, we'll put in the valve. We'll put the valve in. We'll turn the water on. Everyone will be really fucking happy, and then we'll go home, okay? I don't think there was a date on the tape, I'm going to be honest with you. Although I think... I don't think I can watch the tape again. It's gone, actually. My entire inventory has emptied itself. I just noticed. Which is great. This is when Mum met the Queen of Russia. I wanted to. There was a letter with. There was a note with a date on. I want to just look at the letter with the date on. All right. But I can't remember where the fuck it was. There was a letter that had a specific date, and that's the one I want to put into the thing. But I don't remember where it was. I thought it was here, but apparently it wasn't. And if it was, it's vanished. Hang on, it could be this. Here we go. 1995. There we go. Or 12, it could be 12/11, it could be 1995. You know, like, Mum gets sentimental for the date Dad vanished after he killed a child. I don't think there's anything on this tape, but I will play it again. One more time.
Hi, Sam. If you're hearing this, it means you've started to remember.
The crazy thing is, it's not even my mum. Just some random woman.
I didn't know if I should even record this. I just arrested. He did something terrible a long time ago. Back when he worked at that orphanage. He killed a newborn. And then he switched.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
That was before we brought you home.
Hang on.
You had nothing to do with it.
Are we like a third baby? Are we a spare baby? Are we like the extra baby? Was this like a separate incident?
You were still mine. I only told you what I thought would help you move on. Not what would make you remember.
Okay, I have no idea what the fuck to do here. We're like the backup baby. Like a backup generator, but a baby. Nope. Great! Well, I've no idea what to do. We're fucked. We're basically dead. Why bother? Okay? There's nothing we can do. There's no way out of this. I can't solve this puzzle. It's impossible. We're fucked. We are fucked. Okay? We're fucked. You two, we're fucked. Okay. I have no idea when we were born. It's never been mentioned when we were born. In fact, barely anything's been mentioned. Oh, 5798. It's fine. Literally would never have found that. Oh my god, it's an axe and gun save. I don't need a gun. Are you sure about that? There is a Sackboy. A wild Sackboy loose in the apartment. It's going to make you do, like, really, really difficult platforming levels that you can no longer access because the PlayStation Network shut down for the console. Wow, that's an impressive axe. Holy shit. So, a white valve for the white pipe. Hopefully we don't need one for the yellow pipe. What the fuck? Oh, God. Oh, fuck. That actually scared the fuck out of me. What the hell is this? It is a gear puzzle. I know. I'm sure I won't find instructions on how to open it. I'll try it random. Oh, great. Well, I'm really glad that we're doing that. What do I need to do here? Okay, first of all, how the fuck did I solve that puzzle? Secondly, I just got jump scared by the Sackboy. Which I'm not overly happy about, I'm gonna be honest with you. And now I'm stumbling around in the pitch black. But I have the valve. I have a valve. I have the valve for the valve. Why can I not attach the valve? Now? There we go. Right, we gotta wash the fucking key. That's what we gotta do. We gotta wash the key. The water's back on. For some reason, there's like a in-the-wall sex dungeon where we keep the water valve. You can tell it's a sex dungeon by the lack of lube. Not lack of lube. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. The lack of lube. All they have is gasoline, also known as emergency lube. Alright, anyway. This is all going great. Everything's great now. Was it this one to rinse the key? Yeah. Okay, we have a key.
Sam, dear, is that you?
Hi, Mom.
I've made your favorite dinner. Come here, I want to see you.
She's made our favorite dinner. She wants me to come there and see her? What could possibly go wrong? Sackboy, are you coming for dinner too? A package? For me? I'll unpack it on the kitchen table. Sam, I know you're still in the apartment. I sent you some food, just what I could put together. The police searched the place, but they found it sealed. Technically, you're not supposed to be here. If anyone finds out, there could be consequences. And one more thing, I heard Sarah may have left coordinates written on the walls. Supposedly, they're only visible if you take a photo with flash. Oh, great. I can't wait for this mechanic. I'm not completely sure, but apparently upstairs, in the room across from the stairs, above the bed in the child's room on the right wall, and maybe in the storage room, far end on the left wall, you can check them and be careful. Marta, so that's Mum. So Mum, our dead Mum is sending us food and letters. Upstairs in the room across from the stairs above the bed, in the child's room on the right wall, and maybe in the storage room. So there's 3. That's great and everything, but we don't have a camera. What key do I have actually here? The key to the... Okay. We'll definitely climb into the attic. It's not something you see every day in apartments, so you definitely need a ladder here. That's because this isn't an apartment, it's just a house, okay? There is absolutely no way this beats the definition of an apartment. I also left the tap running, and it's making me need to go to the bathroom. We've got another key to the children's room on the ground floor. Sometimes he comes at night. Not Sam, that one, the old one. I can hear him closing the doors and smell after rain and soap. The snapping of his fingers when he's angry. I lie there and pretend I'm asleep. Sam can't see that I'm still scared. He thinks Dad's in jail and think we forgot to bury deeper. What's she talking about? What does bury deeper mean? I don't fucking know. Okay, we've got a cameroid and a cameroid paper pack. I love having seizures. Oh, great. Well, that's why we need to take a picture. Did the flash not work, by the way? I just realized. I can't get out this thing. You're a stranger here. I want to look at the picture. Oh, it just says you. Excellent. I guess it did take a picture, but there's no coordinates there. It just says you. Okay, it said the room atop from the top... The room across from the top of the stairs, right, it said. But I don't think we can get in this room. I think this room is still locked. It'll be this one, right? Okay, that room is still locked. Jesus Christ. Can you stop fucking up the house? We gotta fucking sell it at the end of the day. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? So inconsiderate. My dead sibling was also always so inconsiderate. It took me about 20 different button presses there to realize what I had to press. I might try and take a picture in here again. I feel like I did it wrong, maybe. We didn't actually lose any camera film doing it, so... But no, no, it's gone though, right? It's gone. And it doesn't say you normally, so okay. I guess you is the clue. Not particularly helpful though, because we still can't get into the room we need to get into. And I was hoping there would be a key in here, but it doesn't look like there is. I'm going to be honest with you. It just looks like a pile of shit. And I was hoping we'd get a key. They said the back of the closet, I want to say as well. Oh, find the ladder to the attic and shut off the gas. That's hot. No way I can get through. I'll be cooked alive. Got to find a way to shut it off. Oh, I just died. I didn't know I could die. Well, let's see what happened. I will say, that is the weirdest noise that I've heard another human being make when they're on fire. He was like, it was like, oh no, God, they really go to town, don't they, with the fucking splooge everywhere. There is nothing under the desk, by the way. It's light catching the thing with a flashlight out. Yeah, it just says you. Okay, we've done that now, though. We're back up to date. We're back up to date with the pointless shit. We go this way, and it's gonna be like, there's gas. You're gassy. Alright, okay. Because I've got to find a way to shut it off. Well, I don't know how to shut it off, guys, so I think we're just dead. We need to find a ladder to the attic. And they looked this way first, which was why I was looking. Because the character looks up at the roof and is like, oh, I heard something upstairs. Yeah, if it was gas, the fucking thing that I'm holding in my hands would explode. But I have no idea where a ladder is. That's rope, but apparently that's not good enough. Oh, hang on. Is there a ladder for the bunk beds? Because there was bunk beds, right? Did I imagine that? How the fuck did they get up on the bed? Is this other bed just used as a bed to climb onto the other bed? Yeah, I can't open this without a ladder. It's already said, so... But I'm very limited in where I can go. There! I got the ladder. I got the ladder! Let's fucking go. Great. More exploration in the biggest apartment ever made. Oh, we need to go down, but we can't go down through the gas. We need to find another way around. We need to go and find the yellow thing. Another way to the yellow thing. I found another VHS tape. And I found a key to the bedroom on the second floor, where one of the clues should be, by the way. Okay, we're back down in the pit now. We're down the pit where the other valves were. We've just, like, snuck round without blowing up, which is nice. But now I've got to find the gas valve here in the pitch black, stumbling around like a twat. I do wonder, do twats stumble around? Do twats do a lot of the things that they're accused of doing? I don't know. Oh, hi, how's it going? Okay, gas is off. Well, not gas, whatever the fuck it was, it's off, okay? We still have 2 pictures we need to take. One in the back of the closet, and one in the room that I have yet to open. So, the technical definition of the word twat would be a vagina. However, I tend to use it more in, like, the American way, which is, like, used less in that way. You know? The attic is between the first and second floor, that is true. I need to watch the tape. Okay, fine. We'll watch the fucking tape, alright? Jesus Christ, okay? They better rewound it when they send it back to the store. Did we kill our dad? Okay, yeah, we did. We protected our mother and killed our father, and then Mum hid the body.
I lied. I told you he went to prison. I told you everything was fine. But it wasn't him, it was you. And I don't know how to live with that. I don't know how to tell you this face to face. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I can't believe it. Oh, I don't know. I often had dreams. Oh my god, if she's telling the truth, we need to find the body urgently. So that's what the note was about. Bury deeper. Is it about my father? Wasn't he imprisoned? I don't understand anything. Jesus Christ, you're an idiot. I actually don't think it's in the back of this closet. They might have meant the back of the hut, because there's no photograph picture to take here. There's no, like, Unless, let me just double check. Yeah, there's no photo here, so I guess they meant that they might mean the pantry, not the closet. I'm going to check the pantry quickly, as we are here. Here we go. What a lovely conversation you're having at the moment, chat. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. North. Degree north. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3 / 4, 5, 6, 7 degrees north. I don't think that's a real thing. I don't mind, chat. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I'm just trying to avoid looking at the jump scares, because they're really bad. One, 2, 3 / 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 degrees north is like fucking wild, by the way. We've got more paper in case you fucked up, I guess. One was born twice, one died 3 times, one wasn't born at all, and I stayed to watch. I sat and watched. Excellent. I think we've opened every door in the house now, by the way. Alright, the next thing is 3219867. Great, it's time to head out of here and head to the coordinates. Oh, they're like, we're gonna go to a forest or something? Oh god, this is bad, right? Chill out, Dad, okay? I thought this was our big brother or something, but it's definitely our dad. Our dad is Sackboy. Our dad is Sackboy. God, I wish my dad was Sackboy. It'd be amazing. Why did it say you? He was probably accusing us of being a future Sackboy. Makes sense. We lost all of our inventory, by the way, by going down in the elevator. Just want to stress that. Alright, time to go to the car. Do you think the Sackboy is going to be in the back of the car? Will we make it to digging up our dad's body? Find out soon. I think I need to take a trail along the fence. Got to get the flashlight out of the trunk. I'm so glad you said that, because I would not have done this otherwise. You know what would have been really good as we stumbled around in the dark of our mother's house? A flashlight. That'd have been really good. We had one the entire time, but we weren't allowed to bring it with us into the dark apartment. This is crazy. This is crazy. Alright, anyway, Dad, and we're coming. If he doesn't have a sack on his head, by the way, I'm going to be super pissed. Like, I'm going to be like, it's going to shatter the whole illusion. How could we know our mother painted the house with void? She went full abyss on the walls. Sackboy? Father? Sorry, I got distracted there. Alright. So far, this is just a wandering along the dark path with nothing else happening type stuff. Father? Father? Are you there? I'm sorry for killing you, Father. But you were beating up Mum at the time. Why would you, like... Okay, if I was hiding a body, I wouldn't, like, put a crucifix on the grave, I'm gonna be honest with you. Mum, you're lucky we didn't get fucking busted! I can see your leg clip into the ground, by the way, Dad. Oh my god! And there's no sack! What can I do? Call 911, I think so. Yeah, best to confess. Is there a crime you did when you were 5? 911, I think I've committed a crime. The body was buried in the woods at Old Hollow Road off Route 17 near Black Pines Forest, Ashrica. What a fucking cuck, okay? What the fuck? Shit, what the fuck am I even doing here? I don't fucking know. Why did I have to call... You didn't. You literally did not have to call the police. You could have just left, okay? I have 4 minutes before the police arrived. I can either leave or I can tell them everything. I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm fucking leaving. We gotta choose. There's 2 endings, it looks like. Listen, the police body cam videos believe me to believe that in America the police arrive in 6 seconds to any emergency, okay? Whereas in the UK, it's approximately 17 years between your call being answered and then actually someone showing up. Okay, listen. Most of the time I've ever had to call the police, I've been standing around like a twat for hours, like a vagina. for hours. Not that I've called the police much in my life, but occasionally I have, a few times. I like this is our max getaway speed, by the way. We just confessed to murdering our father on the phone, and this is our getaway speed right now. 911 would be like, who did you kill? Where did you kill him? What happened? Explain. Give me details. Incriminate yourself so we can use this in court. Tell me everything. That's what they'd be doing, right? Like, that's what 911 would be doing right now. You were 5, you'd be fine. What if? What if we weren't 5? What if we did the math wrong and we were 52? And we're actually 103 right now. The body of Eric Hale was discovered in the forest years later after his disappearance. The identity of the caller who alerted the police was never confirmed. The Hale family apartment was put up for sale, but no one ever moved in. Ever! I don't believe it. We're in the middle of a fucking housing crisis, okay? There's usually not a statute of limitations for murder. I will say that. But I would say this isn't murder, it's like self-defense, right? Thank you for seeing the story through the end. I'm truly grateful for your time and attention. I'll keep making games and we'll meet again. I think for a first attempt by a first dev, by the way, this is actually pretty decent. Like, it's not great or anything, but it's inoffensively fine, right? It's just that, it's just fine. It's got some stupid jump scares. It's got a story that vaguely makes sense. Like, it's fine. Like, I played a lot worse. I played a lot better. But it's like a first attempt. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I think it's like slap bang in the middle. Not too shabby. It was an enjoyable little experience. And I'd give him a try again in the future. You know what I mean? I think that's decent. Like, it's inoffensively fine. That's what I would say about that. And we have time for more stuff. We've got ages left, actually. Isn't that great, guys?